back for Big Brother. Big Brother 26. It was the part one of the premiere night, right? Were you entertained? Were you happy, satisfied with the premiere episode?
I don't know.
I have a few thoughts on it because it was really giving CBS doesn't get AI. But we'll get there. It was giving
Same old shit, different day.
We're just trying to make it seem like we twisted the show, but it's still the same show. It was giving, you know what? I kind of like the cast. That's surprising. That's shocking for me because usually in the beginning I always say I don't like these people. These people are lame, but I kind of like the cast. I did not mind the cast. And, you know, they did their introductions. They only introduced 8 of them first. You know, part one is only 8 people are going into the house, Julie says. And so we got to meet them. I still don't remember all their names. It's going to take some time to remember everybody's name.
Yoda thing or what? It's fun, but what?
Oh, no. It's just this thing I do to remember people's names.
Natalie.
I remember Tucker. You know why? Because I don't like Tucker. Tucker was doing the absolute most and making those crazy faces, and he was just kind of annoying. I just didn't like Tucker. But who knows? I might change my opinion on Tucker. And then, we had Mackenzie from Houston, the project manager with the long, thick, stiff hair. And we had Cam who came into the house who, funny thing is I said initially just from looking at his picture, people were going to like Cam.
I like you. I want you.
People will like Cam because he has an endearing face and he has a genuine smile and that jawline. And, he's a former athlete, so, he's going to get the girls. Maybe not Mackenzie, because Mackenzie said all the guys in the house were shorter than her. She needed somebody at least 6'5". Good luck, Mackenzie. You need to be hanging out at basketball games because that will be probably where you'll see them. Or, Mackenzie, go to the Netherlands. Everybody is tall there. I'm not lying. Everybody's tall there. But anyhow, so Cam, Cam entered the house, and Cam is not only just your regular athlete. He said people would think he's cocky, but actually he's a nice guy. And when people say they're a nice guy, I'm a nice guy. Are you really? But he seems like he's a nice guy, and he meditates, and he's into crystals. Which brings me to Chelsea, the Christian girl. I think they may clash if they last long enough in the house because they'll start talking about their beliefs and religion, their spiritual beliefs, and they're going to clash because she's a Jesus freak and he...
I'm not scared of you because I got God by my side.
He is a crystal person who meditates. They're going to clash, but they may get along. I don't know. We'll see. My predictions so far have been wrong about some people who've entered the house. Then we have the guy, the mattress salesman. I'm just going to go by their characteristics because I don't remember their names. The mattress salesman from Hawaii. And, he's definitely given a little, not quite flaming, just, he's very energetic. We'll see but he might he's tinkering on annoying, but maybe not. Or maybe he'll just be funny. I don't know. And then we have the events bartender girl who... I'm on the fence with her. I think she's a little bit extra, but it's not too extra where I can't stand her. But she does go over the top. She might be one of those DR room yellers. And who else came in? Oh, Angela. Angela, the 50-year-old. I'm a woman of a certain age. Hey, I'm just going to tell you, I'm 50. I'm 50 years old, and so is Angela. And Angela just seems a lot older than me, but I know I register kind of immature. So, but she was just too overzealous for my taste. And two, just although she lives in Utah, she just seemed very Midwestern mom, if you know what I mean. I lived in the Midwest for like 20 years. She seemed very Midwestern mom, but I don't know if she's gonna make it. I think she might be annoying. And who else was it? Did I name 8 people yet? I don't think so. Oh, the Chips mustache guy. He wasn't doing that much, but it's just weird. You work in a video store and he says like 15 people, they may get 15 customers at a time in the store at once. It's like, what are these people watching? Is this like the movie Be Kind Rewind? Like, what's going on here? Y'all are actually doing this. If I missed everybody, then y'all weren't memorable. If I missed anybody, you weren't memorable. But let's just get into it. So Julie, let them all come in. Oh, guys, you're the first 8 to come in today, and you get to go in the house. And of course, everybody goes through the house, and there's, oh my God, the house is so cool, it's so beautiful. It's the same house. The same house, year after year after year. They may change the throw pillows, they may change the graphics on the wall or the graphics on the table, but it's the same house. I mean, I get people do this on these shows. They get excited when they go into a hotel room. Oh my God, I've never seen something like this. But come on, the Big Brother house is pretty damn tacky. If I must say, from my professional opinion as a designer, the house is tacky. It works because it works for television. Those hyper colors, those really saturated, bright colors work on TV. But let's be honest, the house is tacky. So, they all did that, and, Julie called them all out. Okay, you have to make a decision to make, which will impact your game. Everything impacts your game on Big Brother, Julie. Like, every year, they come up with these twists that really aren't twists, but they're massive twists because they give them these names that sound like twists, but they're all the same. But today, what they did was, she said, I'm going to introduce you to my friend. No, not a friend. I'm going to introduce you to a house guest who we were thinking about joining the house, blah, blah, blah. Her name's Ainsley. Ainsley worked in a surf shop, built surfboards, had blue hair that was annoying. Ainsley was pleading her case on why she would be a good house guest. And all along, I'm thinking, no, and no, and no. We don't need any more house guests. I don't care if the guys outnumber the girls. We don't need any more house guests. We're trying to get house guests out. So if you are thinking other than that as a contestant, you are not thinking about your game, and you've already told on yourself early on that you're not really serious about winning. Because if you want somebody else to enter the house, then you're silly. So Julie said if majority of people say no, then she doesn't enter. If four people say no and 4 people say yes, she doesn't enter. So they all had time to deliberate during the commercial break, and they came back, and they did a montage of people saying what they thought, like, why would I add more people in the house? And then one person, I think it was the bartender, Filipino girl, she said, I don't want to take away something that was given to me for someone else. Are you tweaking? If this is your thought process, you will be bartending for the rest of your life, because you couldn't possibly make it in corporate America. In this capitalistic society, if you are concerned about hurting someone's feelings for an opportunity that you want, no, it doesn't work that way. But anyhow, so the outcome of the vote was 4. So Ainsley did not get to enter the house. But Julie said, but wait, I want to introduce you to my friend. Ainsley is AI. And can I tell you that this AI Ainsley looked like CGI from the early 2000s? Like, it didn't even look as good as when the vodka brand was doing those AI robotic women. Or, I mean, she looked like Blue Man Group. Like, come on now. That was horrible. With all the people doing these filtered AI looks, that was the best you guys had, CBS. That was the best that y'all could do. I mean, people just Joe Blow on Instagram has a better AI than that? I mean, you could just go on Leonardo.ai, and I'm not plugging for them, but I just did, and get a better AI image. You can even go on freaking Canva. Like, what were y'all thinking? So that just lets me know that they are behind the curve with AI. They're just using AI as a means to sound like they're technically savvy and with the times. But we shall see. You know, I've made snap judgments that have been wrong in the past. So they had this competition that was, you know, if you voted yes, you have the opportunity to be upgraded in the game. If you voted no, you had to compete to see who would be downgraded. So the upgrade competition was, you know, one of those a Clockwork Orange type things where you sit in a chair and you spin around. Something that you might see the others doing on Lost. If you watch the show, you know what I mean. They were spinning around and they had to guess the order of colors that they saw. And everybody got the first round, but they tanked on the last one. And it turns out that Mackenzie, the Texas project manager with the long, stiff hair, she won the advantage. And then, so the people who were being downgraded, they had to put their heads very much like Fear Factor, or very much so like the comp on the House of Villains, but very much like Fear Factor, except they didn't actually have to go inside and have a snake touch them. They just went inside and it was surrounded by plastic, so they just had to look to see letters, and then they go to a board and see, oh, which word was that? Oh, it was panic. Then they go back and forth. But guess who lost? Chelsea, who said a prayer beforehand. She lost because she obviously forgot the rules of the game or just didn't pay attention, but she lost. She got all the words right. She was already like behind Cam and the video store guy, but she could have beat Angela, but she forgot to plug it in. Plug it in. She forgot to plug in the plug. So she started second guessing herself and went back to the box to see, oh, I didn't mess up. And so then she remembered after like getting down to almost a minute, oh, I need to plug it in. And then she buzzed out. So she is the one, Chelsea, who got the downgrade. But we don't know what it really means yet because, you know, the show kind of ended and Julie gave us a snippet of the people who are going to come in tonight on Thursday. So we shall see, But I will say I kind of like these people so far. They're, you know, usually I think, oh, these people are boring. These people are, you know, extra. But I feel like it was a good, even mixture of people who came in last night. So we shall see what these next 8 will give. So, you know, like and subscribe. All right.